Hi everybody. Okay, so I am hoping that this is not coming out too dark. I kind of had to move the lamp because it was giving off a glare. I wanted to share my week 3. I am going to turn this just because it does. Okay, let's see here. I need to get a better lamp really badly. I will just have to move around the glare. There we go. That's kind of better. Okay, so I'm going to share week 3 of my, this is the second half. Let me get these in order. For my project life. Now, I made every single insert. I did not use any of my pre-made. I didn't use any out of any kits. What I did was I wanted to incorporate 12 by 12s, and I'm using them as inserts because I plan on doing that for everybody's birthdays in the family so that everybody in the family gets recognized at least once throughout the year, and it's kind of like a big deal. I was sent this this and that by Carol. I wrote Happy Mail from Carol so I wouldn't forget, and not that I would forget, but you know, just because it's just best that I write names, because sometimes, you know, if I had hung on to it, like say a year down the road, who knows. So anyways, I used up a ton of this already, and that is what I used for my 12 by 12s. And then I decided that I wanted to my week 3's inserts to match. So I used up a ton of that collection, and it was so easy to use because of all of the colors I loved. So what I'm going to do is I will share, if I can move some of my stuff, because I have been working on a ton of stuff to share. Hopefully I can do that all this week. I left my iPod charger at work, and yeah. Okay, so to start, here is the one that I had messed up on. I'm not sure if you saw my mistake video where everything was put sideways, so that if when I had put them in the album, it would have all looked like this, and I couldn't handle that. I just couldn't deal with it. And actually fixing it was not a big deal at all. It was super easy. There's only a few areas where you can even tell that I did any different. The one thing that's bothering me is that week 3 is down here, because in the album it's going to be up here, and I didn't want to do a 3x4, or I didn't want to cut it in half and make it a 3x4. So I did put my week 3 down here, which is okay, but to me, Project Life is kind of like a story, and I didn't want it to be out of order. I don't mind if some of the pictures are out of order, but I like the story to kind of start and be together and then end. So like up here, I have photos of the kids when they went to the carnival, and I used from the sticker sheet. It says you were at the top of my list, and it has the little arrow. Actually, some of the embellishments, I guess, did come from kits, because this did come from a kit, from my Life Noted kit, and I had the arrow pointing to her heart face paint, because she really wanted the face paint, so that's what I mean by top of the list. Here I used one of the cut aparts, or you know, on the sheet, and then this So Worth It is from the Life Noted kit from Scraptastic, and then these little alpha stickers actually came from the kit that was sent to me from Carol. It had a lot of alphas, and I loved that. And so I put a picture of the kids, and they have handcuffs on, and so it was like really kind of funny. And then here are pictures that the school took of the kids. I love that picture. It's so funny. They both have big googly glasses, and they're just really funny. And so my journaling I had already done in the opposite orientation, so it is sideways, but that's all right, because it's still there. And you know, sometimes I actually journal sideways, so that doesn't bother me. Here is a picture of Brianna and Jaden, and they have the face masks on that the school took. This is at the carnival. And then here I have the 100 years, or celebrate 100 years, and then the arrow is going up to show that this is all together. And then over here, I took a photo of my husband out cutting wood with a saw. And I just kind of thought that was, you know, kind of funny that, you know, he's cutting the wood with a saw and stuff, you know, like an axe. I always joke with him that real men cut firewood with saws, you know. And then, so I put the arrow is from my Life Noted kit. The little tag is from the kits. I used the 1, 2, and 3. And then these alphas, these gold alphas also came in the kit, and I love them. So I wanted to tell a little story here of how Lacey was out helping him. And, you know, these are not very light, and she was carrying him over, and then she sat down on the wood pile. And so I took a picture of her there. So I have cut, stack, break. And that's it for this first half of the week. The second half of the week, I'm talking about my birthday here. And I put today's highlights. And I have a picture of me and my husband when we were at the Mexican restaurant here, Mazatlan. And so I put sweet above my favorite, one of my favorite desserts. I'm a sweet tooth. And I put 36 because that's how old I turned. And then here, I love this card. I used one of the stickers from the sticker sheet, and I put part of it up here and part of it down here. And then I did use some sequins, which I kind of didn't think I was going to use some sequins until I got to the second half, which is kind of funny because I was wondering if I was going to or not. But I used my thickers, and then these are these alphas down here. My Name Is Mom is from the Life This and That collection that was sent to me. And so I wrote, hello, my name is Mom, and then I put my favorite food, favorite color, favorite activity, and where I work, and, you know, just a few things about me. I'm going to do this for everybody, so this is not just like, not just me, you know, when it comes, you know, everybody else's birthday in the family. It's going to be kind of like a little section for them, and then also a large insert. Here is, I incorporated some photos, and here's some journaling from Bailey. I had taken her up to Olympia with me. We went shopping, and I put, I think you were amazing, because she's just amazing. She really is. And I put a 5 here because that's how old she is. And she wrote a little story about once upon a time in a castle and how big it was and all that kind of stuff. This little glittery star was sent to me by Sarah Grace here on YouTube, and I love it. I also used one on my regular layout. I thought it added a lot of fun to the page. And then I knew that I was running short on some photos this week. I didn't feel like I had taken a lot. So towards the last day of the week, I decided I had gone into the living room. Little Lacey had fallen asleep, and I look up, and all of my kids, this is all the same moment, were so lazy. So I put my lazy family, and then at home, this came in my Life Noted kit. I colored it with a black Copic, and because it wasn't standing out, and I tucked it behind a banner, and then used a sticker, or 2 stickers from the This and That collection. And then this is one of the little brads that Sarah Grace sent me for Valentine's Day. So I took a picture of Jaden all sprawled out on the couch with her little iPad. Austin sprawled out on the couch. He's watching TV, and I used one of these. I don't even know. It's like a frame, but I think it's supposed to be like a Polaroid type of thing. I don't know. And it came in an old kit that I hadn't used. Here's a picture of my husband in the kitchen, and so I took a photo of him at the same time. These were all taken. And then Bailey was sprawled out on the couch, and none of these kids are looking at me except for Jaden. They're all staring at the TV. And then Lacey had fallen asleep in her little moon chair, wrapped up in her blanket. I think it's so funny. That is her baby blanket. That is like the one she carts around everywhere. And it's a fleece one, and it has leaves and acorns all over. I don't even know where we got it, but that is her thing. Okay, so off to my inserts. I think I'm actually going to take those out to share. Hopefully I won't get any glare. No, I won't. Okay, I just didn't want to take all those little inserts out. Okay, so here's the first one. And again, I used the Lori Whitlock, This and That. I'm going to go ahead and sit. I'm sorry, my back is just killing me right now. So hopefully I don't go out of frame because I can't really see what I'm doing unless I'm standing. Okay, so I took one of the photos of my husband and I on my birthday, and I blew it up. And even though it was my birthday, I didn't really like the one that was just of me. I didn't care for it, but I did still scrap it. I'll show you on the next one. But I wanted the big one to be of me and my husband because I really like this picture of me and him, and we don't have very many. So this little tag came in the sticker pack. This is one of the on one of the sheets, it has a ton of these like measuring tapes, and I had a lot of fun cutting all of those apart. I made my own little tag out of the collection paper, and I just used some pink and white twine. I tucked one of those little glitter hearts from Sarah Grace back here, and I love it back there. And then I used 3 enamel dots. All of these papers again are from that kit, and then I stuck one of these large flowers back here. You know, when I was looking at the sticker sheets, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to use everything, and I was like thinking maybe a card would probably be best for that. I love it on my layout. I'm so happy that I looked at it when I was trying to figure out what to put back there. So up here I decided to use some of the banners. It was kind of, let me see, I don't have it. It was on the sticker sheet in kind of like a curved shape, but I liked it going across my layout like that. And then I titled it, so this is 36, not bad, meaning that I'm loving my life. It is just, I consider myself a very happy person. I just love everything about, you know, obviously I have my stresses, but I try to keep my life clear of that as much as possible. Okay, here is the back half. So this is my insert. So this is going in between week 3. This is the second 12 by 12. I needed something for the back of it, and I took all of the pictures that I had taken from my birthday, and I will kind of lift it up so you can see a little bit better. Here is a set of banners that was kind of across the top of that paper, and I cut them out in like a big wide strip, and then I cut each individual banner out, but I kept them on this dark strip, if you can see that. So it's still one big strip of paper. I just cut out so that they would be loose and kind of give dimension to my layout. I really liked the idea of having little single photos. I think I made them like 3 by 3, and then I matted them. And so I did like a little bit of different embellishing on each photo. So here's a photo of my dinner. And then I just put little banners next to it. Again, my ice cream, which I love. And I stuck just 2 little circles, and then I used like one of the sticker border sheets. Here is a picture of me making a very silly face. I don't know. I was telling my husband that my face was hot, and he snapped the photo. And so I just look really crazy in that photo. Here I was trying to stamp the date, and it was messing up. So I just stamped all around my little tag, and I handmade the tag. And just stuck it back there. And then this is one of the flare, my end frame, one of the flare that Sarah Grace sent me, and it says epic, and I just think that that photo is just epic, so I put that there. Here this little sticker says a very special day. This is the photo that I was talking about. I didn't want just by myself. I like it, but not enough to blow it up and put it on one 12 by 12, so I did incorporate it. I just don't care for that picture very much. This is the picture that I used in the larger one, so I just put a little gold heart by it. I didn't want to embellish that one too much because it was in my 12 by 12. Here I just put a doily behind a photo of my husband and I, and he actually really likes this one. And we do look really happy, like just that natural happy, like not posed. My hands are dirty. I'm sorry. I've been working on stuff and I've got glossy accents. I'm going to share what I've been working on after this. My hands usually aren't dirty. It's hard to get glossy accents off. Okay, so it says, she is kind, she is smart, she is important. That is what I decided to title this. It was one of the branding strips. My husband's actually really kind of funny because as soon as he read that, he's like, boy, you really think a lot of yourself, huh? And I was like, well, I am kind, I am smart, and I am important. So, yep, I do. So these are my inserts. They're going to go like this, and then the first half of week 3 will be here. I will flip it, and then the second half of week 3 will be here. So I hope you all enjoyed my share, and I will be sharing the layouts that I worked on today. I'm really excited about them. I love the way one turned out, and it's so easy. But I'm trying to bust through my Scraptastic January kit so I can bust into my February. So thanks all for watching my share on week 3, and I hope that I inspired you in some way. Thanks for watching. Bye.